Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. I'm Hannah, for those of you that don't know. Thanks for being here. Whether you're a new face or OG, thanks for being here all the same. And welcome to the newbies. So I'm not very happy, as you can probably tell by my demeanour. And I'm just making this video because I'm at my wit's end, essentially. So those of you who've been following along my story, I don't know how far my videos go, to be honest, because my account's really compromised, like really severely compromised, illegally compromised, and I'm going to explain all the ways in which it is in this video, just so you can understand the lengths that people have gone to infiltrate my life, implicate me in criminality, associate me with things that I've got no business being associated with, try and make me out essentially to just be someone that's nowhere near who I am as a person. And yeah, just it ultimately is, they're trying to kill me. They're trying to kill me. They wanted me to top myself, which I'm never going to do. But you've got to understand the type of criminals that these ISIS-REL demonic forces people who are stalking the hell out of me and infiltrated all of my online presence, and even me at home, because if you've been following the channel and you've seen the recent updates on the community page, you'll have seen the drones. That's Israel. Is Israel in collusion and collaboration with the British government and the British police. They're all doing it together. But my main purpose of making this video is firstly to just describe all the issues that exist with my YouTube channel. So number one, I'm only able to verify my account using my phone number. There's no other way to do it. Like normally you have to send ID and loads of other things. For me, I'm not allowed to do that. Number two, and also I wasn't allowed to do that until very recently. Before then, it was just like a loop, constant loop of no access, like no not being able to verify my account. So I don't know what they've done now to make it look like it's pretend verified. Number two, so I'm unable to link to register an AdSense account and link it to my YouTube account. So on the earn section of a YouTube channel, you should be able to, there should be a function there where you can link AdSense to your YouTube account. On my account, it's not there. It's completely just absent, not there at all, not visible in the slightest. Yeah, not there. Number three, there's ads on my videos. There's been ads on my videos for, I've noticed it for about a year at least, but I don't know how long they actually have been on my videos, because I never thought to click on one to watch it like an outside person until about a year ago. So I don't actually know how long it's been there, how long it's been like that. And basically when that happens, it's because so it suggests that there's another entity who has registered to claim the rights for my work. So there's another entity, okay? That's, if there's ads on my videos, there's another entity that somehow has access to be able to register to run ads, and then as if they are the rights owners of my work. So there is definitely some entity, person or group of people who are earning money off my work. When I upload a video, there's no activity on a video for sometimes a few days. Sometimes it's one, sometimes it's a few. So I don't know what happens in those few days, what they're doing. But for content on YouTube, you should be able to, as a creator, have a content ID for all of your assets, which I'm not able to register any content IDs for any of my assets, like none. You know, like for me to have claim for any copyright of any of my work, I can't do that on any of my work. So there's another body that somehow is able to do that, or has been able to do that in order to get ad revenue, because the function's gone. It's been removed. So someone's actually done some development work, or my profile's added to a special view, or a special like list that doesn't get the same functions as other YouTube creators. 3, my device just shows up as iPhone. So when I log in, it just shows up as iPhone. The actual name of my device is showing up as last logged in 2 days ago in Salford. So there is IDF, spies, personnel, Mossad, I don't know what they are, in my location, which they are definitely in my location because they send these drones every day. So there's people fielded specifically to watch me and have hijacked my device as if they are me. The last login was 2 days ago, supposedly, from Salford. So they are very close to my home, these stalkers. Very, very close to my home. And this is supposed to be normal. This is supposed to be very normal activity to terrorize people like this who want... I want nothing to do with ISIS-Rail. Zero. No Palestinian wants anything to do with ISIS-Rail. None of us do. We are not attached at the hip. We have nothing to do with them. The only way they have something to do with us is by things like this, where they infiltrate our lives because they think they can, and they have some very obnoxious sense of entitlement to do so, and an obnoxious sense of ownership. So these fuckers have claimed the rights to all of my videos, so I can't register for AdSense on any of my work. And they've blocked my capacity to grow my channel beyond the thresholds to be able to join the YouTube partner program, so I can actually access support. So this leads me onto my next point, which is there's a Twitter handle where you can get YouTube support. But on that Twitter handle, they've got very limited support, and they don't provide support for things like copyright issues, data protection issues, all of those things, which is very complicated for whoever's manning that YouTube handle from whatever time of day it is, for people across the globe. So for all the issues that's been done to me, there is zero help. Normally, you get help as a creator through the partner program, which I'm prevented from actually reaching the targets to be able to be a partner. And I've also discovered today that there's this, you can register to be a grass for YouTube, which is basically what a lot of these, what I've been mentioned on other videos, what these charities and community interest companies that are led by Zionists, they're basically just grass operations that target individuals and grass them up for no reason. You can't just grass people up because they're a particular ethnicity or a particular group of people that you wish didn't exist, because everything about them proves that your existence is a fake and a falsity and a whole lie. That's not a reason to target people. That's just utter nonsense, criminal bullshit. And the people doing it belong in prison. End of story. And so basically, like I don't know for sure if any one of those grass, because you can register. I don't know what the program's called, But you can register to be a grass for YouTube via some program. Like you can register to be a YouTube partner. You can register to be I don't know. It's basically an initiative where you can register to support YouTube to make sure that all of the channels adhere to YouTube guidelines, but I can't remember the name of it. Like the actual, whatever they've decided, the office name for it, whatever they've decided to call it. Yeah, basically it's just a joke now. It's a joke. It's a joke that my actual device doesn't even show up as my actual device when I log into Google. It doesn't matter how many times I change my password. It doesn't matter how many times I do anything of the verification thing, because it's at the system level. It's at the system operation level that I've been targeted. It doesn't, and then it doesn't really matter like what I do from my, nothing I do, they've still accessed my account from that level, and they've targeted at state level. It's being watched at state level. Why? Everyone needs money. Everyone deserves to earn money and make a living. I'm being stopped from being made to make a living off my own work and off my own creativity. It's an absolute nonsense. None of those people own my work. None of them. No one has any right to my work. I have no idea what they've done with it. I have no idea how much money they've actually stolen off me. Nothing. I'm not allowed to contribute as like with my own rights and freedoms as a human being in this country or in the world, and have a normal right to work. It's a bit of a joke. Like it's just disgusting. It's a bit of a joke that the actual state is involved in this level of criminal activity towards one individual who just like, I'm clearly an individual who works by myself. I don't belong to a management organization, which is like the other point, because there's another thing on YouTube where it asks you to seek like permission from an overall management organization. I don't have an overall management organization that manages any of my content. That should not even be anything that I have to engage with, or like, and I don't know who it is. I don't know who these IDF people are. So these people who are on a management network, if they've added my channel to a network that I don't know what this management network is, I can never get permission. I can never get permission to start earning off my own work and get all the rights back. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. This is not even it's not even just like you it's basically taking my rights for my work, so then I can't. I don't know what they've been doing. I'm assuming it's just to stop me from making money and terrorize me and doing my life. But also, if they've been using it to train AI, it's to stop me from actually having copyright claims against who has been stealing my work and using it to train AI, or whatever else commercial reasons that it's been used for, unbeknownst to me. But the British government are 100% colluding on it, and also, so since the so basically on my phone, this advanced protection that is on iPhones is not supposed to come into effect for existing users, and on my phone it says it's turned off. So I'm an existing user, and this is only supposed to be so far for new users. But I found out that if you're an existing user and you've not turned it on, then you will never be able to turn it on. But for me, it shouldn't have been off. So there's people who've had access to my phone and it shouldn't have been off, that I've turned it off so they can have access to my phone. And the changes are not supposed to affect passwords. But I've been having to reset passwords for all of the like portals or things that I access, and then it never remembers the password. So like I've had to reset passwords, but now it just never remembers it. Like it never saves it or anything. Have to retype it in every single time. There's also a lot of adware now. There's a lot of adware showing up. So they've opened the avenue for that. I don't know how that's happened or why or anything like that. But this is the things that I'm noticing. I actually called Apple up to tell them that about this breaching the iCloud thing, and that it wasn't supposed to be affecting passwords, but it is. And the first person that I spoke to actually was very aggressive and very rude to me, and was like, why would somebody be this interested in you? And basically hung up the phone on me. And before I could finish what I was saying, I started saying, yeah, exactly, this is not normal, it needs to stop. And then he just hung up the phone on me because he just genuinely thought, he was like, why would people be this interested in you? And this is the danger when you're dealing with people like ISIS Trail, who are known to assassinate people, who are known gang stalkers. They've got organisations set up to dox and gang stalk people. This is happening to me. I need money. I've not had an income for a long time. This is not normal. This is not normal. This is not, and like, I don't know how to say it in ways that people understand, but I need to pay my bills. Everyone has a right to earn money to pay their bills. Why am I being stopped from that? It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. They're basically, they're just using it to do criminal stuff. They're opening the floodgates now to do criminal stuff, and with my information. So basically, Meta and Google, they have a Meta Horizon which bridges both of the platforms, where they've sold my data. And obviously, I've shared it previously on other videos, that has been used to set up prostitution and sex trafficking accounts that are supposedly in my name, linked to my iCloud, since the end of 2022. And they don't, when I go to help, you can't get your account easily removed from Meta Horizon. But for me, it needs to be removed from Meta Horizon, because that's how those illegal profiles pretending to be me have been made from data sharing. I've not consented to any of that. I didn't know about it until recently, that because I didn't log into my iCloud account, didn't think to log into my iCloud account until recently, and then I saw it all there. It's disgusting. It's disgusting, the trouble that these people have gone to paint me in ways that it's not even me. I spend most of my time alone, just working on my craft. Like, to have this level of interference is just stupid. It doesn't make any sense. Any rational law official, like person in law, would see that this is a nonsense. It's a complete nonsense. And yeah, I don't really understand what the purpose is. What is the purpose? All of these people, all of those drones, you seen the picture, all of those drones looking at my house, for what? For what? Like, I've got no money coming in to make any changes or make any improvements or anything really to shift in my house. So what changes are they looking for? There's no change. Nothing's coming to me, so nothing's going to be coming out. That's how exchanges work. That's how energy moves. That's how things shift. They're coming to my house every day, all them drones, expecting what they're looking for. Nothing's changing. Nothing is changing. It's just a nonsense. It's a complete nonsense. It's an absolute utter, like, I don't even know how to describe it anymore. It's that stupid. It's that stupid and that ludicrous. That I just literally can't find the words anymore. But like, it's been 2 years plus that I've had this channel, and there's no growth on it. There's nothing on it. And some people have got control over it as if I'm their property and they own all my work. And that is wrong. That is wrong. That's nothing to do with them. My work is nothing to do with them. What I create on here is nothing to do with them. The only reason why they might feature is in situations where I have to actually express harm that's being done to me and my life and my capacity to just live with autonomy and sovereignty as a person. Why I'm such a threat, I have no fucking clue. No fucking clue whatsoever. At the end of the day, they just need to fuck off. They need to fuck off. It's not on. It never was acceptable. Never. There's never a situation where this is acceptable. And it's an absolute disgusting time where the British government are in collusion and cahoots they're all in on it. Like, it's sanctioned by the British government to stalk me to this level, to the point where I'm not able to just live a normal life and sustain myself as I used to before, and just live freely and just do the work that I want to do and live how I want to live. It's an absolute nonsense that even here in England, ISIS-Rail is allowed to do that. Like, and also calling up Apple, they just say to contact the police, but it's the police that's doing it. It's the police that's doing this, and I still need to contact Apple to log cases to show that I've been in touch with them to notify them of the issues. With YouTube, there's no way for me to get help. There's literally no way for me to get help. So if anyone watches this video and is on the YouTube partner program and does want to help me out and contact them on my behalf to explain my situation, to get someone to actually help me, I would really appreciate that, because I'm unable to get any help whatsoever for what's been done to my YouTube and my Google accounts. So if my Google account is hijacked to the point where it just shows up for me as iPhone and my actual device name is showing up in Salford and someone else is accessing it and logging in and out of it, that means they can access my drive. That means they can access all my documentation. That means they can access everything. For what? For what? For what? Just leave me alone. Fuck off and leave me alone. Hopefully this will help other people who've been doxxed on here and like targeted and stuff by ISIS-Rail. But essentially it's for my evidence. I'm logging evidence on here. Because there's no other way for me to actually call out for help. Like I've just mentioned, there's no avenues through employees in YouTube. There is actually no physical means. There's no email address. There's no phone number. There's nothing. There's nothing. On when you look up instructions of what you should do, those avenues are not visible to me, so it doesn't make sense with the view that I have on my account. I don't know how they do that, but it's obviously deliberately developed to be that way. On Instagram as well, all the buttons and stuff on my profile are like a different colour blue. They're more like a royal blue instead of the light blue that it normally is. And that normally happens when your account's in like a beta testing phase. So my account's been added to some form of testing which I've never consented to. I've never consented to be a test for anything. I'm not a lab rat. I'm not an experiment. I'm not anything to be experimented on. Who are these people? Who the fuck do they think they are? Who the fuck do they think they are? Get the fuck away from me. Get the fuck off my channel. Get the fuck off my Instagram page. Get the fuck off my phone. You absolute nut jobs. Not normal people do not do this. People who have lives do not do this to other people. They just live their life. They don't make a job of trying to clone somebody else and monitor their every move and everything they do. It's nuts, crazy, psychotic. It's not normal. It is not normal. Fuck off. Nobody likes you. Nobody wants you. You're just vermin on the planet. Go to Mars with your best friend Elon Musk. He loves you. Fuck off. Get out of Manchester. Nobody wants you in Manchester. Get the fuck out of here. You are vermin. You are a disgrace to humanity. Get the fuck off my channel, you absolute dirty criminals. Nobody cares about anything, any of the excuses that you make to basically have 100% entitlement to what's never yours, not yours. Guess the types of people that have 100% entitlement without consent. Rapists, murderers, paedophiles. You're in the same league. You're in the same league. The same dirty dregs of humanity. The same league as people like that. In fact, you are them. You are them. You're the same mentality, the same way of life, everything. Disgusting. You are disgusting. Nobody with any conscience or any primitive level of insight would want anything to do with you. It's just criminality, fraudsters, exploitative people. Nobody with any sense of humanity would want anything to do with it. Get away from me. You are nothing like me. You are never going to be me. You don't have any entitlement to any of my work or anything about me. Fuck off. You obsessed fucks. Get lost. Get lost. You do not belong anywhere near me. You don't have any entitlement to any of my work or anything I produce or anything about me. Fuck off. Fuck off. And basically, to everyone else who might be going through something similar or is coming across this and it's actually helping you, then like I hope it encourages you to fight for your situation as well, because they're basically just hoping that you're gonna top yourself and not speak about what's going on. So do speak about what's going on. Know that you're not alone, and know that basically they are going to have to pay up. I'm owed for 2 years worth of work that's been robbed. The revenue's been robbed from me. Same with Instagram. Instagram owe me for what they've been robbing me since 2021. The government owe me for blocking me to just be able to live and grow and, you know, fulfill my path as an artist just in a normal healthy way without any disturbances and blockages and challenges and all of this extra nonsense that just need not exist. And tarring me with a brush that doesn't even belong to me. Why are they pursuing such criminal action, such invasive action, destructive action like this based on lies? Is that the level of intellect that we've got to now? Is that how people operate? There's literally no proper rational thought. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Fuck off. Fuck off. You don't deserve to be in my energy. You don't deserve to be in my energy. Get away from me. Get away. It is disgusting. There's no consent. I'm declaring it on this video. There is no consent to any of this. I have not given any consent. Therefore, all data breaches, all the acts in which my data has been sold, which has happened, obviously that's how those dodgy profiles and stuff have been set up, and whatever my information on my work has been used for, that's through Meta and Google selling my data on Meta Horizon. And that's how it's happened. It's through Meta Horizon. And it's through Meta Horizon that these people have been able to access my iCloud. Because, and this is another tip, don't have the same password in your iCloud as any of your other things. It wasn't a problem for me for many, many years, but it has become now because of my account being added to Meta Horizon without my consent, and all of this being able to take place. So obviously don't be like stupid like me and not have a different password, because that's basically how they were able to access my phone and turn that protection off. So now I just don't have it because the government's completely turned it off. Yeah. Yeah, and just this is another plea. If anyone does have access to the YouTube Partner Program that does want to help me get help via the YouTube Partner Program, I would appreciate if you could get in touch with me by email. Like, my email address is hannahallpoetry@gmail.com. And that's it, really. That's all I have to say, I think, for now. But it's a nightmare. It's a headache. It's a headache. You should have seen me before. It's just complete despair. It's complete despair. It's just complete despair. Go away. Go away. Go away. How is that stupid rat just been put up, the stalker rat, been allowed to just set up in Salford, as supposedly the person who's me logging into my phone and logging into my Google. Who's funding that? So which government pot's funding that rat to live there and do that for a job? What pot of money? What grant? What? While I'm not allowed to access anything or do anything. It's not normal. It is not normal. It is not normal. It's not normal. It just says a lot when you hated this much and targeted this much for just being who you are and wanting to live from that expression. It says a very lot. And it shows how weak they are, because there's a mob of them. There's a mob of them, international mob of them. And I'm just one person. I'm one person who's barely leaves my house, barely really does anything these days. So I'm just not really why I'm a person of interest is yet to, I'm still yet to find out why I'm on these lists that have changed my profile so they look experimental or beta ones. I'm literally just supposed to go back to being a writer from the Bronte times, where you just write on pad and pen, and completely ditch tech whatsoever, so I can protect all my work, so it's not compromised or not, because basically all my work is like a diary. The way I started as an artist was from journaling. From the way I started as a writer was from journaling, like a lot of people. It's a very private process initially. And I just don't know what civilization would accept snooping into people's diary, essentially, like that. It's just weird. It's just weird. All of my work is just very it's nothing to do with them. There's just no way that we should be accepting that sort of violation and breach is acceptable. There's just no way. And there's a very like any creator, like any artist and creator, they will use memos, will use notes, will use videos to create. So, and that's what they basically want to, that's what they're accessing. For what? Like, literally for what? For what? Like, you can just watch it on my channel. You can literally just watch most of my creations. They go on my channel. So you can just watch it on there. Like help me get some revenue. Just like do some streams and like it's not really like, I just don't get it. And then everything else I have a right to save for my published works, for what I want to release as bodies of work, which I'm being prevented from doing. And this is like, only artists will be able to appreciate like the process needs to be completed. Art is not, I'm not here just to produce art for me. It's not supposed to, like, I've not got the skills and the gifts and everything that I've got for writing, for drawing, for speaking, just to be cooped up in my room because I have literally no money because of what restrictions have been put on my life. My gift is not just for this. It's to be shared wider. My work is supposed to be out there. Otherwise, I would not have been guided by God to pursue it. It's supposed to be exhibited. I'm supposed to have bodies of work out there. I'm not supposed to be hounded and my reputation and everything scarred like this because of these vile vermin that exist on the planet that think they own everything and everyone. Fuck off! Fuck off! You don't own anything. You don't own anyone. Nothing. You're just gangsters. You are just gangsters. Low-life gangsters. And there's no role for that kind of bullshit. If you're not going to just do it, just fuck off your own back, you're going to have molten lava in your face, or fucking tsunami's going to hit you because God's going to tell you and slap you back for all the bullshit that you've been doing for no fucking reason. For no fucking reason, you're absolute not right. Anyway, I've just realised I've not actually posted the video for after my Arabic music workshop, but I'm going to have to do that. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that. This is the end of the video because I just can't rant anymore. I'm getting jawache. Thanks for being here, and like the video, subscribe, yeah, subscribe, comment, just to do the free things that help me. I also have a Patreon, which I'm not so active at the moment, but there's loads of content on there if you choose to be a member that you can peruse, like historical content, and there's quite a lot on there actually. And you can support me there routinely by buying me a matcha latte, which is about £5, and if you want to support me financially, if you feel called to via one-off payment, you can do so via PayPal. And I also have a GoFundMe that is for my poetry LP. So yeah, they're the ways. But yeah, just help me, my channel, kind of overcome the blackballing. I appreciate all the free things, and yeah, thank you for everyone who does like, and to all the recent subscribers. I've had like a handful of new subscribers, so thank you to you for subscribing to the channel. And yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye.